What's going on, guys? HQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. I'm back. I'm in the building. We keeping things right. We keeping things tight without a shadow of a doubt. First time to the channel, stop with the hesitation. Hit that subscribe button for me. For your day dose of news and commentary with a twist from your boy. It's going to change your life. Trust me on this. Today's video, we got John Legend versus Mark Cuban. One wants to donate to the food bank. The other is worried about a runoff for politics. Let's jump into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. John Legend attacks Mark Cuban's idea of telling people to donate to food banks. Says give money to Democrats. Now hold on a second. Now look, I everything Mark Cuban has said, man, I ain't been down with. I ain't gonna lie to you beforehand, cause I mean he's just been saying some crazy stuff, been talking some socialist stuff and all that. He been pro lockdown and all that. I'm like, ugh. But I mean, hey, when somebody says something that makes some sense, but you just got, hey, you got to be like, hey, but this makes sense. And what he says makes sense. Hey, let's let's try to donate to a food bank because there's some people out there, I don't know, who need food. I mean, all these folks that's lost jobs. You think all of them are just doing, they're just doing a-okay out there, broke as a joke. No, but it takes money to buy food, and if you ain't got none, well, you're hoping the food bank's open. That's all I'm saying. Soup kitchen or something. So, being there, Mark Cuban urged Americans to put one another above politics on Thursday by donating money to food banks instead of the U.S. Senate runoff races in Georgia. And he's right on point with that right there. It's like, look, bud, hey, man, let's get together on the food bank side. Because, I mean, folks starving out there. Folks need food. Kids need food. So I'm down with that. Hey, but I'm all in on that. And he says another thing for those considering donating to reps, Republicans or Democrats, in the Georgia Senate runoff, can you please reconsider and donate that money to your local food bank and organizations that can help those without food or shelter? Let's put Americans in need above politics. And I ain't never understood. They do a runoff, now you got to go donate a bunch of money. Man, you see, that's where the politics stuff don't make any sense, man. Am I just giving you some money to stick in your pocket? I mean, I don't know. What the hell going on with this? A runoff. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just start paying attention to stuff this year. I mean, I got to be straight up with you beforehand. I'm like, man, bump it. These folk ain't helping me. But then when COVID hit, and then I started looking around, BLM hit right after in full effect. I was like, what the hell going on? I need to start paying attention to stuff. So I don't know exactly. I'm out of the loop on this donating when you're doing a runoff. Uh, and it don't really make any sense to me, but hey, it's whatever. But according to singer John Legend, that is not the best use of the money for Americans right now. Huh? What are you thinking we should do with it, John Legend? Let me know. So instead, Legend said Americans should donate to the Georgia Senate runoff races, claiming that giving Democrats control of the Senate would be more impactful than donating to food banks. Yep, giving Democrats the more seats in the Senate it's really gonna help somebody get some food, ain't it? They're starving today. I mean, come on, John Legend. Man, this is the same cat talking about, man, I might leave America, Trump win. There you go, buy a house in Beverly Hills. It's like, who you playing? I mean, come on, man. Folks will say whatever, bud. And this dude means it. Man, you don't care nothing about no little kid needing some food. I mean, look, bud, all these folks, all these grown folk going to these food banks and stuff, you don't think some of them are bringing some boxes back home to some kids? Let me know, man. But no, what you worried about? Man, we need to get all the Democrats we can in the seats. Man, you don't. That's why when people can sit here and tell me, oh, we all in this together, lie to somebody else. Man, everybody's, we all ain't in it together, okay? There's some folks in different places, all right? So, I'm done with that nonsense. But Legend, Bo, I mean, dang, man, Legend, stick to singing songs, man, because when you start talking about other stuff, man, you start talking crazy, man. I mean, that's all there is to it. You ain't making no damn sense. So he said, I get that politics is annoying and contentious, But the bottom line is that the Senate flipping will be far more impactful than a food bank donation. We need massive stimulus and aid to individuals and small businesses. Government needs to do this. Hold on a second now. Hold on. Just pause that thing a second. Now look, you keep talking about stimulus, and Pelosi's the one that kept blocking it every time from the stimulus bill coming out. Democratic legend. Are you paying attention to what's happening, bruh? I mean, dang. Are you snorting the cocaine? And look, folks out there, they were like, yeah, Trump ain't done nothing. Trump ain't done nothing. Well, you know what he tried to do? He did exactly what he could do within his powers. I got to give it to him as far as the constitutional stuff. He stayed pretty much, right in line with not exceeding his powers for too long a time. And when the stimulus as far as unemployment ran out and the GOP and the Dems couldn't get together on a aid package, you know what he did? Man, he's like, man, I do an emergency package for folks. If the states just chip in $100, we'll send an extra $3. And what most of the states do? Nothing, because they flat broke. I mean, you know what I'm saying? These Democratic states, there's a whole lot of Democratic states, I ain't gonna lie to you, they just flat broke. And so, I mean, Trump tried to help the American people, the folks that fell on hard times and unemployment and stuff. And you know what? He gets crucified. But when Pelosi goes out there, oh yeah, I'm shutting down this bill. We want more money. We want to send more money to build some more solar panels out there. So we can have blackouts, running blackouts everywhere. Guys, turn your refrigerator off, okay? At least for 2 hours, man. We need to conserve power. We ain't got enough solar power. Stop, man. It's just a bunch of nonsense. So he says charity isn't sufficient. Oh, man, bud. Come on, man. Charity ain't sufficient. Oh, boy, I tell you what. But, I mean, but charity to a food bank, though, man. John, don't you want people to eat? Man, if people don't eat, they'll die. Did you not know that? Were you not aware? I mean, eating some food is more important than that Democratic seat, bud. Dang. You think these folks is going to the food bank? You think that, man, they wake up and say, boy, I'm going to donate my last $5 to the Georgia State runoff. I sure hope that food bank open, but if it ain't, at least we get another seat. I'll just go hungry today. Man, stop, bud. Folks will just say whatever, man. And they'll say it with no shame, bud. No shame at all. It's downright terrible. And so he goes on to say down here, he said, oh man, I need to clarify my statements. Man, whenever somebody gets caught up in a lie, something like that, they always got to do some clarification. Well, maybe not a lie, but in a bogus comment and a lie too. But it said charity isn't going to be sufficient to address all the suffering out there. We need big spending that only governments can do at scale. But we already did it at scale. You know what'll help? Opening the damn country back up, bud. All the way. No restrictions. No nonsense, bud. I mean, and cut the mask. I'm trying to tell you, bud. As long as folks are wearing masks, there will be a suppression in the economy because everybody just looks at everybody as some type of germ bomb. You know what I'm saying? It's like you walking around like you were your own personal nuke, like your own personal Scud missile out here. No, man, it ain't like that. Stop. Just slow down. So it says, I believe the Democrats would do more to help the country recover. Oh my God. Why do you think that? And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I look, I'm a realist. On the Republican side, man, there's a lot of governors and stuff and people up there in the GOP. They did a shit job as well. I'll call all of them out. You know what I'm saying? They done a poor job for the states and all that. Ain't been nothing but bootlickers. That's all they been. So he says Mitch will be an obstructionist and try to find ways to make Biden a one-term president, just as he promised and failed to do with Obama. I guess. I don't know. Ain't Mitch McConnell been in there long? Oh, go geezer. Oh, boy. So he said he'd be doing both. He'd be donating to politicians and charity. Bo, you got millions of dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? So, folks out there who ain't got all that money, they just be throwing it around. It would be best if they supported to the food banks, okay? To make sure people get fed, because that is of the utmost importance. So, so analysts say that more than $1 billion could be spent in both of Georgia's runoff elections because control over the Senate hinges on both races. $1 billion, dude, man, all this money just floating around, and people got to shut their businesses down and ruin their whole lives and livelihoods, man. Generational wealth thrown out the window. But you talking about $1 billion could be spent on the Georgia election runoffs? Man, that's horse shit, man. They're closing on this. But like I said, a lot of things Mark Cuban says too far out there for me. But on this one, he's spot on. Man, if you're going to be donating right now, you need to be donating to the food bank, okay? Because there's folks, man, just because they don't show it on TV don't mean the line still ain't out there. Let me tell you that much right now. Because folks are still lining up out there. And, yeah, they need help. There's a whole lot of folks that need help. I ain't going to lie to you. But what John Legend worried about, he worried about getting a seat. Let's get another seat in the Senate. Because that's gonna make all the difference in America. So we can just keep pushing out bill after bill after bill that doesn't help the lower class. Look, bud, do you know last time they did a bill, it was a $1,200 check. Now you see what I'm saying? That was the stimulus. That's it. $1,200. But for most people, man, that ain't even gonna cover all your expenses. You know what I'm saying? As far as your bills, rent, house bill, light bill. You know what I'm saying? Cable bill, food bill. Man, you won't even make you might pay your rent and that'll be it if you can pay it. So it ain't like they did a whole lot the first time for the common American. Let's get serious on that. So yeah, Legend. Once again, you off kilter, bro. You way off kilter, and I'm trying to figure out when you got so political, man. I just thought you just sung sad songs. Now you're singing all kind of sad songs that don't even make any sense either. You're saying them in a different language that I don't understand. So, so let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section below. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, click notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.